Hello everyone, this is Karsten. Welcome back to The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings.
Renounce magic,
We're currently...
shatter your towers and
I was not expecting to get distracted by that, man. We are currently in Loc Muinne, trying to find our way around. We just rescued Philippa Eilhart from... from her captors under King Radovid's employ. Are you gonna stop me? Yes,
In
you
a
are.
hurry to see the deliberations.
Not really.
urgent business.
Your dress seems to confirm it. Excuse you indeed. I suppose I couldn't much care. I've heard what I came to hear.
And what, pray tell, was that?
The rightful heir will ascend to the Edirnian throne. There will be peace in the land. What more could one want?
Prince Stennis is here?
King Stennis.
Oh.
Crowned 2 days past in Vengerberg.
How much time did we
Merely
miss?
send a messenger here. All those present promptly agreed that he will make a good ruler.
Okay. Intriguing. Oh.
Prince Stennis. A poisoner, coward, and schemer. He trembled with disgust when he spoke to the peasants. Disdain flowed from him like vomit. But he didn't deserve to be lynched. That was not the justice Saskia fought for. Prince Stennis I, son of Demavend III, became the 17th king of Edirn. He won the hearts of the people. They saw him as the hope of the nation.
That is a very
Around,
disturbing
ravaged by war,
piece of
he was a
art.
ruler sensitive to the plight of his subjects. King Stennis I was just that.
Was he, though? Not if he was shaking with disdain, excuse me? Okay, then. This is apparently on the way towards the main quest, so I don't really want that. But there are a bunch of merchants next to him, and a bunch of crafting areas, and so much still to see around here, so I'm not ready to go all the way over there. I was actually intending to go and take a look at the shops and the crafters around here, as well as go to the inn. So we may as well do that first. We do have some side quests available as well, and also a bounty board that I need to take a look at. So, what have you got? You've got random lures I don't care for. Random diagrams I don't particularly care for. Talgar Winter, well-balanced dagger, do not care. Phosphorescent crystal. Harpy lure, don't care. Harpy trap, don't care. Okay, so you've basically got nothing, is what you're telling me. Fine. I'm not selling that. But you can have this random junk I've got on me. Yeah, okay. And that's pretty much it, as far as the stuff weighing me down goes. Obviously, I'm going to be putting away the trophies and various crafting mats, but you didn't have that much available for you, sir.
Hop in for a visit when...
Yeah. In that case, what have we got on the bounty board? The gargoyle contract. Kill a bunch of gargoyles. Straightforward. The mighty Numa, I've already dealt with him. Elegant breeds prestige. Style shapes charisma. We all know just how important a dazzling appearance can be, and this holds doubly true for a summit of sorcerers, sorceresses, and royalty and its retinues. All members of the Magic Guild have arrived in wondrous new attire, their hair precisely and expertly arranged. But long voyages and associated hardships are never kind to the achievements of stylists. Even an Archmistress portal can generate currents that wreak havoc with a perfectly set, towering butterfly bouffant. You can yet avoid the shameful catastrophe of appearing tarnished among society. Brothers and sisters desiring adjustment of their hairstyles, I await you in the central square beneath the aqueduct near the tower. I've already spoken to you, haven't I? You're the lady merchant that I was talking about before. Okay, so basically there weren't that many quests at all. Yeah, only the gargoyle contract. I should learn more about the monsters through fighting them and reading learned tomes. Okay, I can go buy a couple of books.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
What's going on back here? Who are you? Endomiel. Bertrand Vogel, okay. Peter. Generic people. You're all generic people. Forget I asked.
Greetings. Nice place.
Many thanks for the compliment. Welcome to the Eternal Fire.
Not a fan of the
Day
name.
and night.
It's not that kind of fire. The eternal fire is the light of truth. the hearth of a true community. Only in the eternal fire beneath the sign of this clan can we burn witches all day, and man is fellow man.
Not a big fan of the motto either, I'll be honest. Alright, what can I throw away? I cannot store this. Good thing it weighs nothing. Okay, I just threw away, or stored away, basically all of my crafting mats, except for the alchemy stuff, and we're just going to call it a day. Good enough, good enough. Hey, Silgrat again. I see you wandering around a whole bunch. You're another crafter. Don't you have unique stuff? Oh.
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loc Muinne. The mages left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
Interesting. Actually, this leads underground. That's curious. I don't know where that goes, but hey, you have any books on gargoyles? By chance? Let's see here. Gargoyle. Aha! That'll do it, hopefully. Let me just tag this as my next major quest. And let me read this. Theorists of magic still argue about how gargoyles should be classified. The author favors the school which claims they are a type of golem. For gargoyles are nothing more than fancy sculptures brought to life by magic in order to perform menial duties. They can complete only the most rudimentary tasks, so they are often found guarding a territory even if their creator turned to dust long ago. He who seeks to deactivate the creatures permanently must first locate the place from which they are controlled. Once there, he extinguishes the magic runes that control the construct's will. Okay, so that's good. Find and deactivate the magical seals. Well, we know about them. How am I supposed to figure that out? Behold the comet. It is like a wolf in times of scarceness, an evil lullaby. I mean, you can only deactivate them in a certain order, right? Oh, this might be very time-consuming. So, we'll do this. 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 And then this, and call it a day. How about that? Can I protect myself from my damage? Ow! Okay. How about I do this then? I'll survive the next one. Alright. Clearly I'm doing something wrong. So it turns out the guy giving me the quest is a wily bastard who actually has books related to the quest. And he expects me to buy them from him. Even though he's the one who's telling me to solve this problem for him. That is very sneaky, sir, and very annoying. Thank you for wasting my time. The rune of the art resembles a harp. The rune of war looks like a clenched fist. The rune of thunder is a faithful representation of a striking lightning bolt. Okay. The rune of death resembles a scythe. The rune of the sky is a line within a parallelogram, or as some would have guessed it, a pursed mouth. The rune of a butterfly is a line crossed twice. The rune of life looks like a blooming flower. The rune of the animal resembles a snake creeping along a riverbed. The rune of fate is a cross within a circle. I was hoping for actual pictures, by the way, not just written examples. The rune of weather is an arrow sliced in half. The rune of reason looks like a bear dancing on dew. The rune of time resembles an open hourglass or a chalice. Oh joy. This is not confusing at all. Behold the comet. It is like the wolf in times of scarceness, an evil lullaby. Okay. Is a comet weather? Arrow sliced in half? Snake creeping along a riverbed for an animal. Oh wait, it might be a rune of a sky. So the sky is a line within a parallelogram, sure. War, thunder, and art. Okay, lullaby is probably art, right? There's none for music, so it's probably the one that looks like harp. But there are 4 seals. That looks like a harp. That looks like... I don't know. I don't even know what that's supposed to look like at all. Rune of the Sky is a pursed mouth. So, this is a sky. Okay. And then there's one about an animal, which looks like the snake in a riverbed. Neither of these look like a snake in a riverbed, so I'm just gonna go with that. And then... But there's only 3 clues. A wolf in times of scarceness, an evil lullaby. Is there, like, something about scarceness? Scarcity? Open hourglass. I guess it's a time of scarceness. So it's probably this. And then the harp. Okay. This is very convoluted. Elder Dragon Gauntlets. I can make those. Intriguing, alright. Well, at least now we kind of know how this works. It's, took a lot of time. It's taken a lot of time for me to run back and forth and then stumble across a pair of books. Or rather, a set of books. Now I've got to go back even further in order to reach that first area. Ow! That was rude as hell. Get out of here.
Shit, you stink.
Okay. Unique animation. I'll have to take... Oh, actually, we've seen this one before. But I'll take it anyway. How many of you are there? Just the one. Okay. Ow. Get out of here. Nope. That explosion actually kind of hurt, but it's fine. As long as you don't spawn more of them at me, we'll be okay. Please don't spawn more of them at me. Okay, can I loot, please? Game? Apparently not. There's still one more. Push! One-hit KO, like in the first game. Very nice. You didn't even explode. Is that normal? I thought you were supposed to explode. Alright, well, I'm not going to complain about you not exploding. Honestly, you not exploding probably saved me. So, we are very close by. Here it is, the second one, or rather the first one we came across. Alright, let me in. What are your clues again? A doe's long shadow, the moon quietly moans, it is autumn already. Well, animal, sky, and then time. But then I don't know about the fourth clue. You know what? Let's just try it. So, animal, animal, animal. You are the animal. Oh, the harp. I guess, technically that's moan? Okay. Because that's like a sound, I presume. So, the moon is this one. This is the sound. And now it is autumn. There we go. Okay. Ancient manuscript. Find someone able to read the magic manuscript. Okay, we can do that. Presumably someone back over in the marketplace will be able to. Elder Dragon Boots. They don't seem as good... Oh, actually, they are pretty good. Never mind what I just said. How are the gauntlets? Maximum load plus 15. We're definitely making those as soon as possible. I mean, I do have those available, but next time I loot some crafting mats, I'm going to make it right away. Actually, I can't. I have to go to a merchant to do that. Never mind. Maybe you can read this for me. Felicia? You cannot talk to me about it? Okay. Maybe you can talk to me. Nope. Alright, let me just go back to the dude who basically screwed me over. You cost me a ton of money, by the way.
I found a manuscript that might help.
Interesting. This volume is sealed by ancient magic.
So unseal it, please.
Only highly valuable things get that kind of protection.
Too true.
Do you know how to unlock it?
I'd need ingredients that can be obtained from certain monsters. Unfortunately, they don't occur around here. I'll need the pheromones of a queen emperor.
I have that.
The blood of a Necker
Have
warrior,
that.
and the brain of a
Have that
bull.
too.
We can substitute the tongue of a rot fiend.
Also
for
have
Harpy's
those.
egg.
Quite a list. I'll see what I can find.
Well, that's not hard. Let me just go and grab them out of my chest over here.
Magic, I tell you. Shatter and crystal balls.
You there. Give me the quest items I stored away ages ago. I've been storing away various quest-related things for a while because I didn't know when they would come into play. The ones that I could store, at least. So, Volvor Brain, I'll only need one of those. I have a Rotfiend Tongue. What's better, Rotfiend Tongue or Harpy Egg? I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'll take the Rotfiend, and then there's the pheromones. That's all you needed, right?
You idiot!
The audacity
Pull yourself
and the
together.
bat.
Here you are.
I have the ingredients you mentioned.
Unbelievable. Give them to me. We must get the proportions right. Done. Let's see what's in the manuscript. By the gods.
What
did you
is it?
find?
Instructions. A description of how to forge the legendary sword known as Kerm. The sword will be yours. You deserve it, Witcher. I will consider forging it an honor.
Thanks. So long.
Okay, how do I go about forging it then? Well, craft me an item, please. Kerm. That does seem to do a lot of damage. Harpy, iron, and timber. That's it? That seems incredibly easy. What? Alright. Let me just go grab my crafting mats and come back to you. Well, Elder Dragon boots. Simple enough to make. So, thank you. Elder Dragon gauntlets. Also easy enough to make. Thank you. I'm out of hardened leather, though, which is a bit of a problem. And Kerm, I forgot to go and grab the iron ore. I'm an idiot. Hardened leather. I need oil for that. Okay. Well, first things first, we're going to put these on. And then we can sell off the remainder. Alright, make Kerm for me, please. Thank you. You can make multiple Kerms, apparently. So, even though it's supposed to be legendary, it doesn't really do much for us, does it? I also need to find myself some runes. So, the problem is, right now, my steel sword has fire, moon, and sun. And that is pretty good. I guess the other problem is it only has 2 slots instead of 3. So I'm not sure what would be better. Vitality regeneration sounds interesting. Instant kill plus 4%. No stun, no bleeding, damage bonus to signs. And no damage reduction on block, which is kind of concerning. So if I was to slap on a couple of runes, like that, reduction on block is only 5%. So this is basically entirely damage based. The other one is a little bit more defensive. So how does this compare now? I mean, it does so much more damage, though. So much more damage. Incineration, vitality, chance of instant kill. I'll just roll with this. It's fine. The silver sword I have not buffed at all either. So I'm going to have to find some more runes for it. Let me go play around. So I have a fire rune and an earth rune, but I don't have any more sun runes. I'm gonna see if I can go and buy a rune from someone. Do you have runes? Actually, the lady probably has runes. You're a magical merchant, right? Or you are too, actually. Mr. Lockhart, what do you have? Show me your enhancements. Yes, okay. Damage plus 7%. Dang. Okay. Or I can just do bonus damage on signs. Yes, gift, please. I know it's a lot of money, but I'm in the end game, I think. I have insufficient funds. What do I have to offset that problem? Not enough. What else am I willing to sell? That's enough now. There you go. I'm hoping that this sword is going to last me until the end of the game. All I fought so far have been gargoyles. I mean harpies too, but large enemies and gargoyles sound pretty good. The 25% damage flat on each. Give me that, please. In which case, I will Yizgith you. Yes. I will Fire Rune you. Yes. And I'll give you Earth Rune too. There you go. Not as much damage as Karam, but that 25% will be very, very helpful. Okay. Alright. So, I have a hunch that going into this broken area might lead me towards another gargoyle area, perhaps? Or not, never mind. Oh, these are the sewers. Oh, never mind. This does not lead where I thought. Okay. Get out of here. You don't block. Come at me. Get out of here. Do you guys even drop anything? You kind of do. Once we're out of combat. Okay, I guess I can sell those. Yeah, alright. Is there a reason for me to come back down here? No, it's locked. Forget what I said. Well, I haven't been up in this region yet, which is curious. Is there a way for me to get up there?
And the bat.
Have I tried any of these doors? I have not tried any of these doors. Although, actually, we know whose house this is. That's just Philippa's house. Okay. What about this house? Locked. Okay, fine. You guys are guarding this one, and you guys will get instantly aggressive. Ow. That was like a one-hit KO, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Go to bed. You guys are not worth my time. You guys don't even drop anything. Well, actually, you might. Gimme. Give me something else to sell, potentially. Sir? Okay, he's not lootable. Okay, fine. We know this door will not function. What about this door? Also locked. Okay. I'm very, very lost. So for the time being, I don't really know where to go for those other gargoyles. So I kind of figured I might as well complete this section without actually talking to Yorvith. And then I might just double back over to do that sewer tower quest or whatever. Who are you? Oh, hey, I know you.
Witcher Geralt. We meet again. Who would have known? I thought cats always landed on four
I'm glad to
paws,
see you
but I
survived.
wolves sometimes do as well. I trust you have not come to demand my surrender again.
I've come to find the Kingslayer.
And once again don the robes of a hero? Enjoy the fame?
I don't know about robes, Arian, but something along those lines.
Well, as much as I detested Foltest, Temeria now trembles in its foundations, and I sincerely hope Natalis succeeds in salvaging it. Otherwise, the barons will tear the country into bits.
How did you escape the burning castle?
The last time we saw each other, you had locked yourself in a cellar full of oil that you had set on fire.
I grew up wandering the nooks and corners of that fortress, Witcher. I know passages even the mice have not heard of.
For a long time, a lot of people thought you were dead.
Well, that would make two of us, am I right?
Indeed.
Shouldn't you be in Vizima? I heard things got a bit chaotic after Foltest died. It might be a good time to try your luck, especially if you've got royal blood in the family.
Clearly, you do not understand what will happen here, Geralt. The re-establishing of the Council and Conclave is but a pretext. The North's most important rulers have come here not to reconstruct some assembly of mages, but to seal the balance of power and establish spheres of influence. Only fools and cowards have remained at home.
Okay, farewell then. I'm glad to see you again, though. What else is there around here? You're just wandering off to go into a corner? What the heck? Alright, so it would have been really easy to miss you then if you were not on this side. There's Yorvith, who has taken out a couple of guards already. I don't exactly want to go over there. Who are you?
Greetings.
Here to see the show. It's cancelled, indefinitely. We're now in the services sector.
What service do you provide?
I was once a good swordsmith, or at least it looked like I might be. A riot came through, took my workshop with it, but the skill remained. I actually prefer swallowing swords to hammering them, but that upsets my wife.
Give her my best.
You can do so yourself. She's a loner, the bearded she-elf.
Okay then.
And how's life with
I
the bearded
didn't know
she-elf?
that could be possible,
Pretty
but
normal.
alright.
We don't generally bring our work home with us.
Oh, you guys are part of like a performing troupe. That's what you were talking about. I see. What do you have to sell then, sir? Probably nothing really worth my time. Silver sword, insectoids, bleeding. That sounds nice and all, but I've already invested in my other weapon just now, so it is what it is. Yeah. As cool as some of this stuff is, I just crafted things I think will outweigh. You're selling the Yizgith rune for only 400? Or was it 400 times 2, and that was why I was showing as 800? I think that's what it was. I'm getting confused. When you have multiples, it seems a lot more than it is. Yes, okay, that's it. Each individual one was 301. Or 400, or whatever. You don't look bearded to me.
Welcome. I'm Ilona, the bearded she-elf.
Bearded?
Don't be a child. We came here to perform, but this place is a circus in itself. Nobody's interested in us, so we're on to plan B. Trade.
What do you sell?
Food. Fresh. Very good. You want to buy something, or are you waiting for my beard to grow out?
Show me your beard.
Fine, I'll bite. Show me your beard. I'll pay.
I mean, it's probably just
performance
magic.
fee.
That'll be 200 orans.
Alright. I'm nosy. Do it. Show me. Tuh! Okay.
Prepare for your final lesson.
All right.
You want to buy something, or are you waiting for my beard to grow out?
Worth it. 100% worth it. Alright, alright. What's all this?
Good day.
Good day, good day.
Rivia.
Agda Setterland. Well, you know who I am, but I don't know who you are. Requires a key, I'm sure. Anything else? Does this door actually lead somewhere? Locked. Okay. Oh! Okay, alright. I think we definitely found it. This is the place. I'm getting smashed from behind.
Monsters.
Holy crap, there are a lot of them. That's dangerous. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Back away, back away. Need to shield up, need to shield up. I think I'm just going to go through here and try to shield up. There you go. Perfect. And then they dip out. Interesting. So they leave once you leave the zone. Okay. Ow. That was not enough. Alright. I will have my revenge. Please and thank you. Ow. Okay, explosive,
Wonder how many
explosives.
more will turn up.
Far too many, evidently. Okay. Nice. Now you're gonna explode, which will hurt the other guy. And you're done too. Execute. Get out. Is that it? You don't even explode after I use the execution on you. Okay. That was a little bit annoying, but that's fine. We are now all set to go downstairs, I suppose. Yeah, alright. Down we go. Any more enemies down here? Doesn't appear to be the case. Good stuff. Am I just going to run into the same symbols again?
Medallion's telling me something.
Looks like all the same symbols again, so at least they kept it fairly straightforward, and you don't have to use or memorize every single thing. Divertimento. I have no idea what that means. Clouds are like bees, so sky, animal, when bells ring, music. So the first thing I'm going to use is whatever's not those, basically. So clouds are like bees when bells ring. Okay, well, that means you, whatever time represents. Clouds, what's the sky? What's the sky? You. Clouds are like bees, which is the animal, and then the bells ring. Right? Nope. Okay. Messed something up along those lines. Not stellar. How could it have been wrong? What does divertimento mean? Maybe it's music, because I don't know what divertimento means. Clouds are like bees, and then time for when bells ring. How about that? There you go. Finally. Adin Daith, Elder Blood
You hold
Dragon.
The sword of Aramil, who defied his king's rule. The Lord of the Wild Hunt desires the gene of the Elder Blood. He seeks to fling open the gates between the worlds so that terror and destruction may reign. The king of the hunt ordered me slain, and the wraiths born of his command assumed living form, pursuing me through the voids between the worlds for centuries. I have arrived at Loc Muinne. Though tired, I know I will not rest. The riders of the hunt draw near. On my back, I can feel their deathly breath.
Okay, well that sounded like relevant stuff to me. Bleeding. Damage done to wraiths. Adrenaline generation on hitting foe. Chance of instant kill. You know, that's not bad. But for now, I'm still going to roll with the bonus 25%. Although this one is also very, very good, mind you. Okay. Alright, Mr. Braz, talk to me.
I got rid of the gargoyles.
Excellent. At last we can explore the hitherto inaccessible districts. And here's your reward.
Thank you. Oh, I got quite a bit out of that. Pest control. Finish all quests involving the destruction of monster nests. Very nice, very nice.
It's a brazen attack.
Let me just store away the sword then, as well as some other items. So before I actually go and deal with the secrets of Loc Muinne, it occurs to me I never actually went down this hallway. I found it, opened it up, figured it would be, oh, my way to rescue Triss. Not Triss, sorry, Philippa. And then ended up getting brought to Philippa through an alternate route. So I never got to explore this place. We may as well investigate it a little bit, although it does look pretty much like how it looked when we were down here while rescuing Philippa. But of course we were only shown a tiny section of this location. So it's probably a good idea for me to go through here the normal way. That said, I should probably drink some cat. Just so I can actually see down here. Oh, I'm just straight up not allowed to meditate down here. Okay. Is there something in the wall? I don't really know. Okay, tell you what. Let me go real quick upstairs to meditate. Or at least through this door to meditate. Is this considered a safe zone? Yes, it is. Okay. Ooh, I've got 3 talents. And then I'll be able to go through, you know, with actual vision. Am I capped at level 35? I think I am. This might be the maximum. I have 35,111 out of 35,000. I didn't realize I would get capped like this. This is a problem. So I won't be able to hit control over the power. Yeah. Yrden traps join together. Chances of causing critical effects or vitality. I'll take the vitality. How about that? At least I have a couple more things to mutate. Greater enhancement, adrenaline generation on hitting a foe. See, the problem here is I have a feeling this won't work on boss fights, which defeats the purpose of having it. So in that case, I might as well grab, I think, power and strength. Let's do it. Okay. Enhance abilities using mutagens at least 5 times. Sure. I'm going to do it here as well. Another strength. Oh, I only had the 1. Oh. Let me grab the 2 armor. And we'll call it a day. And that's it, as far as I can tell. I forgot to drink the cat! Oh. Acquire the sense of magic ability. Nice. I guess there are achievements linked to each of these moves. Like the second last moves on each tree. So if I had actually traversed down the alchemy path, I would have unlocked another achievement for that. But that's fine. I don't want to rely on alchemy anyway. So let me drink the cat potion. That's the only potion I really care for right now, so... Although, I've got 6 rook potions. I might as well drink that too. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'll drink that as well. Buff up, and then we'll go downstairs and kill everything. Sounds like a fun time. Okay. Whenever you're ready to get up, Geralt. There we go. Fantastic. Don't know what the heartbeat is all about, but, you know, we're fine. Alrighty then. So, what am I dealing with right now? How big is this map? It is quite significant. Although there's a chance that we have already explored part of this before.
Take that.
Ow. Oh well, you barely did any damage, it's fine. So we'll try every available avenue. This door clearly does not work. Give me that. Was there something else on the ground just now? Oh, wait. Iron ore and orens. Okay, don't particularly care. Keep moving. Hello? Dead man. Okay. And a chest. Diagram. Armor of Ys. Huh? How good is this? I'm wearing the dragon scale, which is no longer as good. It's not as good as the armor of Ys. I have no troll skin. I don't think I have any troll skin. I don't think I'll be able to craft it. Okay. That's fine. And it's locked, so I can't even go further than this. Alrighty then. Vran armor. Dairath. Armor of Yizgith. There's a ton of stuff in this. Oh. Find a smith who is also a sorcerer and have him make Vran armor. Okay, we can look into that. Sure thing. Armor of Yizgith is straight up better than pretty much everything I have, but I don't have as much HP. But I'm better against pretty much everything else. 50% reduction for magic. Holy crap. Yeah, I'll wear that. And there are things I can slap onto it. Now, how's the Vran armor in comparison? 30. Oh, okay. Reduction for magic, 20%. Vitality regen. You use the armor of Yizgith. As a piece of gear. You get a Vran armor enhancement, which I might not have. Studded leather, cloth, and twine. But vigor +1. That's pretty impressive. Reduction, Vitality regen. I'm kind of leaning towards keeping the armor of Yizgith. Not sure how I feel about the spikes on the shoulders and stuff, but interesting. Alright. Reduced magic damage is nice, and then the bonus vigor is really cool too. So, at any rate, I'm glad I came down here. I think I actually saw an armor enhancement from Mr. Ard or whatever his face is, so maybe I can talk to him, and maybe I can pick up a piece from him. It's a little awkward for me to be running around right now with the cat on, I'll be frank. Since everyone is a little bit on the nervous side around me. Alright, Mr. R, talk to me. Let's trade. Do you have that piece? I swear I saw you do. Should I do it? I'm thinking about it. Are there... There aren't really any enemies that do magic damage, are there? I don't think so. Also, you can have your books back, by the way. The ones that you sold me. Yeah, here you go. Have them all back, please. Could have just lent them to me, but no. You had to be funny about it. You can have that back. And I'll keep the rest, okay? Oh yeah, a steel sword that is nowhere near as good as what I've already got. Fair enough. Okay, so. I need to find myself some more mats and then I'll come talk to him. Oh! I had the Vran armor enhancement in my chest! I'm an idiot. So I just wasted 266 for no reason. Or I could load. I could load. But I haven't saved in a while, so I don't think it's worth my time. Okay. Well. Well, here we are. I'm just gonna not make this the Vran armor because I can't afford it. Oh, okay. That's very unfortunate. Should I just offload a ton of crap? I think I should just offload a ton of crap. Alright, so basically I ended up selling a bunch of monster parts and that put me over 2,000. I still mentally think that this outfit is probably better in terms of stats and stuff, but it's kind of nasty looking. I don't really like the spikes or the color, so I'm gonna ask him to craft me the Vran. Please craft me the Vran armor, sir. Hopefully it'll look decent. And I'm shirtless. Okay, it's not ideal. There you go. Also, it was apparently a quest. So that's done. Oh yeah, this looks way cooler. Granted, I don't know what the color is. No, I prefer this look. I don't know what the heck was going on with the spikes before. Yeah, this is fine. Now I need to upgrade it. I do have some enhancements. I think I'm just going to slap... To be honest, I think I'm just going to slap 3... Maybe 2 armor enhancements. Yeah, 2 dwarven enhancements and 1 magic wrap on. That seems decent, right? Bonus damage on signs. Seems pretty good. And then double vitality. I think it should be fine, unless I can make more of the magic wrap. Oh, I don't have troll skin for magic wrap, so screw that noise. Unless you have more to buy. He has magic wraps to sell, though. Okay. That's kind of worth it. I'll trade you even. You can have 2 of the dwarven enhancements. Actually, no, I'm not willing to sell that. You can have the male enhancement. I just need another 60 gold. What am I willing to drop for that? 60 gold. You can have my daggers. And also the various pants and stuff I have. That's not enough. I could sell him the dragon scale armor, but that seems a little unnecessary. I mean, I can sell another couple of whetstones, it's fine. There you go. Give me that magic wrap. And now we will double up. Damage bonus by a lot, and then I'll do that. And now I am pretty buff. Seems good to me. How am I doing on inventory space? 140 out of 315. Decent, but I'm going to drop off some more things.
It's a brazen attack.
Alright, so we are now cleared with regards to this armor set and the sewer area, which I had not fully explored. All I need now is to go through this door and go on a little bit of an expedition. Alright, gentlemen. You're waiting for me downstairs, presumably? What is this? Uh-oh. Resonating crystal. Don't know what those are about. That guy just died in 1 hit. Granted, that's the instant kill ability coming through. Oh, these are Bruxas. Oh. Alright. I don't know what the resonating crystals are all about, so I should probably leave them for now, right? Or I can smack them. This feels like a puzzle that I don't really know the answer to. Silver Sword is not effective against humans. Humans? Interesting. Okay, ow! Actually, it's hurting me. So you know what? Maybe I should keep moving down. Maybe I won't have access to whatever is in here until later. I mean, it's very cool music, but... Down we go. What about this door? Hello? This seems like where the expedition would be, so I'm going to go back outside. I'm going to keep traversing downstairs until... Oh. Alright, who builds a staircase that just ends, huh? What was the point of that? In that case, in we go.
We've broken through! In the right spot!
Quiet.
We've recruited someone well suited to the task.
One of the Knights of the Order? Did the pious bastard sweat as he succumbed to the temptation of gold?
Knights of the Flaming Rose are useful on the battlefield, not in sewers.
I think you'll be pleased, my lord.
Alright, in we go.
Stand ready. He killed Vanamar.
That I did.
And many other mages. I know who he is, Cynthia.
In the same city as Philippa, and you didn't even bother to change your name.
That is true.
That takes balls.
Philippa's out of the picture. She's been arrested.
And I was supposed to die, but I didn't. Grave error.
I'll make you a deal.
I could just straight up kill her. Tell me more.
You don't get it. You turned
Oh, that's
Triss
right, you
into
did
a
do
cold
that.
Stone. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out why I shouldn't turn you into a cold corpse.
She is alive and well. We decompressed her successfully. There were no complications.
And the interrogation after she was decompressed? Because you did interrogate her.
I personally supervised it. We presented the tools, gave her a few bruises, and that sufficed to get her to talk.
A few bruises, huh?
Cynthia, tell him to shut up or I'll kill him.
Silence, Adelbear. That's an order. Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help me open Der Henner's laboratory.
Why? Why would I do
I've
that?
read the intelligence reports. I know your past. There are things in there, important things you don't remember.
Oh.
I could force you to tell me.
I don't think so. Will you torture me? We both know you couldn't.
We'll come back to that.
We'll come back to that.
In the meantime...
Why are you here?
We suspect Der Henner's laboratory may contain documents and books that could be useful to the Imperial Academy of Science.
That wasn't even close to funny. You're lying.
We don't know what's inside. Der Henner was a talented man.
Okay, so
of
you
the
straight out
7th
lied to
century.
me. Okay, great. That's not a good
What
look.
do you hope to find?
That's confidential. I cannot tell you. Regardless, we need your help. The laboratory lies beneath the Redanian camp, which we cannot penetrate above ground. We want to get there through the sewers, but can't manage it without...
Aren't you a sorceress? Isn't that guy a sorcerer? Aren't you able to defend yourselves? Excuse me?
How can I get into the Nilfgaardian camp?
There's one entrance. Beyond it, a long, heavily guarded corridor. You can't hope to sneak in. Renwald Matson chose the spot specifically to avoid being surprised.
Where are you holding Triss?
At the back of the camp, beneath a ruined building.
You're gonna help me free her.
Not likely. You're better off killing me now. You've no idea what the Emperor's intelligence apparatus does to turncoats.
Okay.
About that offer.
Fine.
Fine. I'll help you open the lab.
I also want to do as many quests as I can.
I'll tell you all I can. Do we have a deal?
Alright. Don't you dare betray me, because if you do, I'm going to kill you all. Except you guys. The researchers will be fine.
That is how this world's built. Sewers are infested with monsters.
Look at all this money just lying around. Excuse me. Thank you. 380 gold from a single chest? Wow, impressive. Any reason for me to go off the beaten path? Not really. I don't really need this stuff at this point. I feel like I have pretty much all the endgame stuff I need. But it's fine. Alright, let me through. I guess I'll go through first, and then you guys will follow me after I kill everything.
Ghouls.
Yep. I'm in danger. Lots of danger. Things are exploding. Don't like that. Ow. Oh, she is helping me. They are helping me. That's good. The researchers staying back, I understand. Because they're not actually, you know, fighters. They're like regular dudes. Okay, well, I'll let them move on ahead then. Nilfgaardian leather galligaskins. I don't think that'll be any better than what I have on now. No, they are not. Open sesame. Enemies are guaranteed in here. Okay, what have we got? Apparently nothing. That is very odd. Hello? Ah, Andrega. No problemo. I'm just gonna do the regular uh-oh. I should not do the regular combo. I got completely run over. Alright, let's try that again. And I'll back up a bit. Give me some space, please. And now we can just do some AoE damage. Very nice, very nice. Nope. Ow, that hurt a lot. Ow. Surprising amounts of damage. Can I shield up, please? There we go. Okay. These warriors can go down. I'm not worried about them. Okay. Got smacked. Push. Nice push. Back off. I'll let them handle this from here. Give myself a little bit of space. Push. I noticed that they're teleporting around from time to time, which is fine. Okay. Push. The standard go-to. Push. Done.
That about does it.
I'm impressed.
That easy, huh?
I've kept my end of the bargain. I hope you'll keep yours.
Be sure of it.
That was fairly straightforward. Greater vitality, lesser power, doesn't even matter. So you could have gotten pheromones from down here. For that other quest. Okay. It's not a bad thing. You're wandering over there, but what if I just keep running around down here? Where would this lead me to? I'm nosy. I want to find out. Let's go. Hello? Creatures, that is fine. Am I surrounded? I'm not surrounded. Okay. Random greater rot fiends. That's okay. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, back off. He's gonna explode, which is gonna blow up the other one. Ow. And now you're done. What's at the end of this tunnel? Is that gold or no? I think it's just slimy garbage. Not exactly the most invigorating reward I've ever seen. 4 gold! Ooh. What a reward. Okay, well, nothing down the first hallway. What about the other one? What about down here? This place is a bit... okay.
Come on!
What are those? Oh, Droger! Hi. These guys all have swords. These ladies all have swords, sorry. Aren't these supposed to be... ow. Aren't these things supposed to be like vampires or something? Since when did they wield weapons like this? Okay, I'm in danger. Okay, back off. Hit from behind. Back off. Hit from behind. Push! Or actually, that worked out just fine then. Now, Druxa were pretty rare in the first game. We only ran into them like in a couple of occasions. Granted, this is also one of the only times we've seen them in The Witcher 2 as well. So they don't seem very common, do they? No, sir. Okay, is this where you guys all went? Yes, it is. What have you got down here now? Oh, hi. Who are you? Gwynvale Aid. What's with all the random weapons that I'm finding? What's with the silver swords? How many potentially dead witchers are down here? Okay. Why are you all scared of this hallway? Oh.
I'm no rat to run around sewers. What we're looking for, anyway? Some graves, I heard.
Graves? So maybe there is something in this for us.
Shut your traps. Want the sergeant to hear? We've been deep shite. But it is a good idea.
We've got company.
Redanian bastards.
That's fine. We can kill them all. Not a problem. Give me all this while I'm down here, please. Can I go up and around this? There is a treasure. I can't reach it, but honestly, that's probably just going to be containing, like... oh, hi. That's probably just going to be containing, like, silver ore or something, so it's not exactly the most exciting thing in the world. What else?
The entrance must be somewhere here.
If our experts are to be trusted.
Der Henna dabbled in illusions.
among other things.
He also experimented heavily with golems.
Golems with the power of speech, supposedly.
Noted.
They knew nothing of poetry, but...
Will you two shut up?
Yes, it's an illusion. I found a weak spot. Stand back.
Alright, will do. Wait for her to dispel, which probably means we're gonna get jumped along the way.
Later, dear.
Okay, maybe not then. What the heck?
At times I'm caught. You can get my kind of feet.
Cold feet?
Though I have no needles,
Cold.
they say
Got it.
I am piercing. What am I?
Careful with the answer. It could be a trap.
Typical of dear Hannah. He was a genius with a penchant for mischievous jokes.
That was so
Like a
obvious.
So
Piercing
a couple
cold,
of
cold
adults,
feet.
Purported experts should have no problem solving this.
Why are you being
Indeed, it's
snarky?
trivial. The answer
No,
is
it's not.
plain.
Incorrect.
You idiot. Is he dead?
No! Impossible! So many years of research together. Why did we ever embark on this?
Your friend was an idiot, Farid.
Imagine the books, the potions.
Capable of kindness and cruelty, I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts, though you already have me.
This one I don't really know. Love, I think?
Can you please repeat the riddle?
Capable of kindness and cruelty, I take victims when I sour.
I'm pretty sure it's love.
Or wrong you. I bring
Love.
incorrect.
Oh, I guess I'm dead too. Well. Well then. Well, you want to talk?
We must go on.
Oh, okay, you don't care.
Let's get this over with quickly.
Imagine the books. The
Okay,
potions.
alright, try again.
I'm seen to fly.
Oh, that's a different one.
Described as hard. I can be your currency and heal all wounds, but not many
Time.
things can stand my test.
That one's straightforward.
Time.
Correct.
Okay.
going rather well
That was
so
it?
far.
Not for everybody.
You know, you really gave us an easy starter, and he screwed it up. Completely. So this place is probably going to be full of booby traps, right?
Someone's been here recently.
What, if people were just able to break in, then what's the point of the door? Great.
I persuaded Gaspar to pursue all this.
Well, you guys are going in over there. I'm going to come over here. Is this the door we came in from? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Never mind. Alright. You are all staring at that door, which is fine. I would like to go around the other side. You're not going to let me, are
We
you?
have a few more of Der Hannah's surprises for unwanted visitors.
Okay, you're not going to let me through. Fine. Clearly that's how we're going to get back out. I am stuck on this... I am stuck on the corner of this door. That's not a good thing. Let's try that again.
Well, well, the competition's here. Kill them!
Oh, we're just going to do that, huh? That's no problem. I've got 2 sorcerers with me. I've experienced killing humans. Good night. You guys are all going to die to magic, which is kind of sad for you. I should probably... Ow. I should probably go for the archers, realistically. Although, while you're stunned, I should probably take you out. Dead. You guys are reloading your crossbows. Good night. Okay, who else? Hello there. Good night. Oh, you're still alive. I thought you were burning to death over there.
Plot thickens.
They must have descended straight from their quarter.
Bleda Nordling.
Another guardian.
Another guardian.
Later, Enelorn.
Okay, you activated. I want to loot.
Later, dear.
Legendary treasures. Legendary treasures. Among the acknowledged treasures of the last century, 3 have gained exceptional fame. First is the Amber Chamber, which Verfuril, Demaven's father, took as a spoil when he defeated Medal of Temeria. This breathtaking masterpiece, a chamber's decor made entirely from amber, was sadly lost in the storm of war. Either buried or destroyed, all traces of it have disappeared. The second treasure belonged to the dragon Okvist of Quartz Mountain, known also as the Crystal Mountain or the Mountain of the Burning Sands. A group led by Yarp and Zigrin killed the beast and took the treasure, which included sapphires singular in hues and diamonds as large as cherries. Said gems then sent the jewelry market into disarray. The third legendary treasure of this century is shrouded in mystery, for both its composition and details of how and where it was found remain secret. Then how do you know it exists? One thing is certain. It included ancient artifacts of untold power. One of the items exploded, claiming the lives of 3 of the 5 mages studying it. The world at large might have heard more about the discovery of this occasion, but not long after the tragic accident, a veil of silence once more descended on the matter. That doesn't tell me anything. That's such a useless book.
It's reacting to my spell.
Yeah, okay, but I'm exploring. There's so many books. Well, they did say he was an archivist, right? So he's all about lost information and record keeping and everything, so I'm going to take them all. Interesting art pieces. Okay. Should I read all these? Does it matter? These are all quest items. Oh, this is probably going to be... These are probably clues to whatever the door is going to ask me. Okay, that's fine. The gnomes of Mahakam and Tir Toker. Or Torchair, I don't know. In the north, gnomes are widely known to inhabit Mahakam, where they coexist in full harmony with dwarves without any of the discord that usually arises when 2 races settle in a single area. Both the gnomes and dwarves, the mountainous region Both the gnomes and dwarves of the mountainous region make a living by mining and processing the untold mineral riches found there, yet the mountains, hills, and vales of Mahakam are not home to the largest gnomish population. That honor belongs to Tyr whatever, where the diminutive creatures, don't call them that, produce the legendary weapons that are then exported both north and south. The famous Gwehirs, forged according to gnomish technology, are reputed to be the best blades in the world. Though less known than the swords themselves, the blast furnaces and steam hammers which the gnomes and dwarves use to smelt metal and work alloys deserve the same admiration. Few know that this place became a leading exporter of beautiful opals after an earthquake revealed thick seams of the precious mineral. Gnomes are unrivaled masters of the jeweler's craft, and Mount Anur, the slope of which collapsed to reveal the deposits, is now called Treasure Mountain, as the opal is mined directly from one of its faces. Okay. Astrological curios. Long time ago, the princes of Bremer Vord angered the powers of the depths, perhaps even the gods themselves. The sea dragon began to prowl the coastal waters, killing fishermen and pearl hunters. Poverty and hunger threatened the principality, so the ruler decided to appease the sea by sacrificing a maiden, for in those dark times that was a very manner for dealing with economic crises. Luckily for the young woman, a witcher was in the area. Strolling along a beach, he noticed a serpentine beast emerging from the water towards the lass, who was chained to a seaside rock in a less than decent pose. The witcher killed the dragon, freed the woman, and as the chroniclers tell us, plowed her with her consent on the aforementioned rock. We can see a reflection of these events in the summer sky, on condition that our silver lady does not show her face. I assume you mean the moon. There's the fearful lass looking west towards the dragon, slithering ever closer, and beyond this, the witcher sneaking up on the beast from behind. Intriguing. And astrological charts. I don't know what I'm supposed to make of that. So, talk to me, door.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides.
This is unrelated to the books at all.
So 3 were marked. At night, they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver
it is
lady
relevant.
shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Did I hear someone complain about the riddles being too easy?
Oh, sorry, that was
Let's
me.
think this through. There are 9 alcoves, a fresco in each. That's 3 groups of 3 frescoes.
The riddle mentions 3 guides above the travelers. We must examine the frescoes, seek answers there.
I'll advise you about the riddle, but I will not take part in disarming the device. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay. I should look at the frescoes. What am I supposed to look at? These are astrologer things. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be looking at here. Is this the lady who's... Oh. Standing on it lights it up. That's interesting. Oh, place yourself and 2 of your companions on the right pressure plates. Ah. How do I do that? Well, one of them is definitely going to be the beast, but I don't know what represents what. That's the problem. It could be this one. Could be this one, looking towards the beast. But this could also be the beast. Okay, give me that information again, please.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked.
Yeah, that's the 3 of us.
At night, they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign.
Okay, so it's probably the one with the
the
dragon eating the lady.
Vault, its riches untold.
Okay.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Gehenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemy.
I think it's number 2.
The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
Because of the story. Dragon constellation.
It should be the dragon constellation.
I shall take that one.
I hope I don't accidentally get you people killed.
What do you think of the second verse?
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal
I think it's the
and
full moon too.
feminine element.
The order remains largely
What the
unknown
hell
in
is that?
South, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the Death's Head as its symbol.
Let's not pick that one.
The brigade's name is female, and they say death follows the unit. So the Silver Lady could very well be Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
No, it's clearly the moon.
I think it's the full moon.
Based on the stories I've read, yeah. Now the third one.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains.
No, we were talking about the
Opal
Opal Mountain or whatever, the Treasure Mountain.
Above, so below. The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests that
Oh, yep, this could be it. This is probably it.
From which dwarves and gnomes extract many ores that are invaluable to alchemists. Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal.
That's definitely not it.
In many legends, towers are in fact vaults, which the hero must penetrate in order to rescue an imprisoned princess or find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
It is most definitely the mine entrance.
The mine entrance in the mountainside. That seems logical. I'll stand next to that fresco.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Let's see if we can solve this. Take your places.
Count me out. I want to live.
I have faith.
As you will.
Alrighty then. I am looking for the mountain vault. Where is that? Mountain vault, mountain vault. Here it is.
Intruder detected.
No!
Apparently I was incorrect, and we're all dead. Oh.
Our expedition has grown thin. Such a shame. I actually found those two amusing.
Shut up.
Of course, my lady.
Was he supposed to die there? Or did I screw it up? I thought I mean, the door still opened. Well, it is what it is.
One buffoon less.
Unfortunate.
I wager we have a few more of Der Henne's surprises for unwanted visitors ahead.
Yeah, most likely. He looks like a gorilla.
A golem? So Der Henne's legend is true?
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill. Not unlike our witcher.
Open your mouth again, and you're going to get my fist in your mouth.
You? What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it, or I'll just mess with its head. Break the code.
Okay, noted.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst.
Shut the hell up, dude.
Try.
My intentions are good.
Me hitting you was a good choice.
Know, however, that this may change.
I can probably beat the hell out of you if you decide to attack me.
Must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
Okay. This is going nowhere. That just makes me attack him, probably. Who created you? We know that. Do you have a name? You're a masterpiece.
Powerful magic created you. Der Henne was a true master.
He is still, since his mastery survives.
Okay, fair enough. You are self-aware. Are you lonely? Can I ask you for your name word? Can I ask you about your program?
Can we discuss the program that controls your behavior?
Of course not.
Okay, never mind.
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
You are wrong. The pain of the world, melancholy, lies within the domain of emotions and feelings. My thoughts are governed by pure logic, restricted by my program.
But you can learn. They say that a penchant for philosophy can only come from curiosity.
In my case, it comes from the will of the Master, who like to speak with me.
And do you feel a need to discuss?
I feel nothing. I just have that need.
Okay. I can probably not ask you for your name word.
Can I ask you for the name word which brought
Obviously,
you to
he's
life,
not going to be okay with that.
You?
Do that, and I shall consider you an intruder.
Okay, then. I have other questions.
I have other questions.
Let's not ask the name, then.
So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who we are, where we came from, and where we are headed? Is human life...
You're a philosophical golem, okay.
The cycle of birth and death ensnares it. Better than mine. When a human is born, he is obedient to his parents. Later, he listens to tutors, masters, corporals. Finally, he succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Der Henne's mastery.
Who is allowed to pass?
Who, if anyone, is allowed to pass?
Der Henne, but he is dead. Also guests may pass, but I stop intruders.
But you said I'm a guest.
Who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Is it not obvious? A guest keeps his distance, or knows the name word. An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
Okay. Has anyone tried to enter before us?
Has anyone tried to enter before?
I recall no intruders. I do, however, remember guests who left after being warned.
When was that? What did you discuss?
I am a machine. My memory is limited.
Is that true? Can I overwhelm you with information so you forget that we're not intruders?
You are far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The Master made me the way I am, because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions, Within my program, of course.
I'm basically dealing with an AI.
And who's an intruder?
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously, exerting no pressure. All others are intruders.
Noted. Okay.
I have other questions.
Hmm.
Do you remember your creator?
Of course. I was summoned into being by Master Gehenna. I abide by his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Your bowels? You don't have to say that. He knows that.
His word, which animates me, lives on, as does his legacy, which I protect. Empires will rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
Okay. I think you're a living being, which I can persuade him.
You're not an automaton. You're self-aware, and you think. You can make decisions.
Failed. Oh, that's bad.
You're wrong. I am eloquent and can discern between guests and intruders. I can also deal with the latter. But everything I say and do is limited by my restrictive program. By the way, as an automaton, I am immune to all charms.
That would explain it.
Stop the intruders.
Oh. Well, he got upset with me. Fair enough. You got buddies coming to help you, but that's fine. I do a lot of damage. You're considered a big enemy. Several hits was enough, more or less. Nice. Can I get into special power mode, please? Shield up. Back off. I cannot get into superpower mode. Oh no, am I in superpower mode? What is this? Oh, I must have hit superpower mode. Okay. I mean... Push! He's blocking everything! Magic!
We've done it. We've penetrated Gehenna's laboratory.
I mean, I was really enjoying myself with the...
This is better than I'd hoped.
A great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
I was really enjoying myself with that conversation, though. This was a nice change of pace. Actually talking and trying to, out-logic the monster was a lot of fun. Granted, I failed because I didn't realize it was immune to charms. But I was having fun. That's all we can hope for. Now, I don't really know how I feel.
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it.
I don't really know how I feel about letting Nilfgaard get away with with some of this information, so I might have to stop you guys at some point, just saying. What is that?
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm about to kill you.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Yep.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, Mom.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's a megascope?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You better tell me.
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witchers. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host. And survived.
Interesting. Anything else?
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today, but he wasn't always.
How do you know I was a rider?
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Just because I survived?
You're a former rider of the hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue.
That said, you would know a lot about the hunt, because you were the one I was referred to.
must watch out
Even
for
Philippa knows less than you. Okay, what do you know about Letho?
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
Because I like you.
What? Why? Okay.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a witcher, whatever the way.
Can't let you leave with that thing. A Nilfgaardian spy having access to that is probably bad. But I would like to try the artifact.
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
Cut in again and I'll put you in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adalbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
So you're volunteering to die. Okay. You are volunteering to die. I can see that you're there, bud. Sir, I have you... Okay. I can't actually hurt you because you're blocking somehow. I can't hurt him, but his illusions are there. I guess I can just take out the illusions, it's fine. They're obviously illusions. Yeah. Down you go. Down it goes. Come on, real Adalbert, and he's dead. Well, that was straightforward.
Didn't expect that.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well,
True.
Now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
Are you in trouble?
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
Nothing. As long as no one finds out.
Will we meet again?
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
Oh, okay. Do you have any more information? Oh, we already asked this stuff.
Is there anything to prove?
Nothing. You have...
Just...
Yeah, okay, we've been through this.
Let's...
Well...
I'm gonna use it.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
Who am I looking for? Triss, Vernon, Dandelion, Saskia, and Radovid. I think Triss is the obvious option here, right?
Your fate is in your hands, sorceress.
My fate? You haven't asked a single question about me.
Yet it is all up to you. Your situation is a comfortable one. Do not squander your chance. So, wish to tell me anything?
I'm a sorceress, an advisor to the King of Temeria. Ah!
Not good.
I believe we agreed you would speak only of things I do not know about.
Not a good time. I'm glad she has clothes again, though.
I hope you learned something useful.
Not really.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand. Thanks anyway.
I'm gonna have to talk to you about this, right? Oh, no, she's gone. You know, I was kind of thinking maybe I could talk to you and be like, also, you need to promise you're not gonna use it for anything that negatively affects me.
His notes from a trip he took to Zeracania.
Or I could have even stopped her from taking it.
An important document about the Vrans.
But, off she went.
Notes about the city's history.
So, that's a lot of gold.
Diana's notes from a mutation procedure manual.
Ooh, that's interesting. We had to deal with mutation in the previous game. I'm not done looting everything. Talk to Cynthia about Derhenna's grimoire. Okay, we can do that. On one hand, I don't trust giving a spy, a Nilfgaardian spy, the artifact. On the other hand, she almost seems like an okay person, right? No, I'm falling for the honey trap. That's just me falling for the honey trap. Very bad idea. Oh, more stuff. Thank you. Anything in here? No? No quick way out of here, is there? Unfortunate. Okay. Let me just pull up that information, those notes. I don't know if I'll read them all because they seem quite lengthy. Oh, never mind. Derhenna's memoirs. I have started reviewing the manuscript. The city annals have survived only in part, and the most interesting volumes seem to be missing. Curiously, up to this point, I have not found a single mention of the Vrans. I have happened on an intriguing document. Its content is encrypted, but the dialect itself is strange. Deciphering it is consuming a lot of time. I have recognized the word reptiles, which is a promising thread. The document bears the seal of one Goveth. I have never heard of this individual. I finally found the place described by Goveth. My worst suspicions have been confirmed, as I have found cells filled with the bones of lizard men. There are more documents, too. If the figures can be trusted, the mutated virus was terrifyingly effective. The reptilian tissue must have decomposed instantly. I've started to record the mutation procedures once more, this time in a magically protected tome. I now also realize how serious and far-reaching my discovery might prove. If this disease attacked both the Vrans and those Einshade who were not vaccinated, what will happen if someone mad or vile enough can be found among humans? So it was an infection. I regret having learned this dark episode of the city's history. I have become wary of danger, as the elves must surely be aware that someone has discovered their secret. I have made my last stroll into the ruins of the Black Academy. I will seal my laboratory and disappear. The time has finally come to see Zerkania once more. Okay, let's go back into Cynthia then. Having her around is going to be helpful in deciphering this, so it's fine. Oh, yeah, we're definitely returning. Thank you for the fast travel. Here we are. Is it dark already? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just meditate till daytime. Cynthia, you said you'd meet me here? It's not much of an inn. Hey.
We need to talk.
Of course.
You had me fooled back in Vergen. That sweet face of yours. Never suspected it could belong to someone who fanatically believes in conquering the North.
Mock me if you must. But I truly believe one huge empire is humanity's only hope. Many nations under one crown, with shared laws, advanced science, burgeoning industry and trade, and no wars, of course.
But I've only heard bad things about Nilfgaard so far.
Let me know when it works out. I'd gladly spend my old age on a land like that.
Wonder what else we could find here.
These ruins must hold many secrets.
I'm certain of that. It was a beautiful city. A city full of talent and hope. But that ill ended with the coming of the Nordling armies.
Think the city would have survived if those armies had been Imperial?
Your king started the war with the Enshe. Nilfgaard's relations with the elves have always been peaceful.
Is that right?
They really did a job on your brain. That was an interesting adventure, Cynthia.
Yes. People bond over experiences like that.
Yeah, kinda makes you wonder what happened back in Vergen. Did you get your promotion?
Not yet. But His Imperial Majesty rewards dedication.
Can he discern the truth from lies?
What do you mean?
I take it the Emperor has no idea his sorceress helped a mutant kill a Nilfgaardian mage.
It was a dangerous expedition. Casualties were inevitable. He'll content himself with that.
Got time to talk? Or are you off on another dangerous mission?
Even we Nilfgaardian agents rest sometimes.
Right. So, was the artifact useful? What do you mean? It was depleted and then she teleported it away. Did she have time to use it?
Yet?
I'm working on improving it. I think it'll be useful one day.
Not a good thing.
I found some of Derhenna's notes. He studied the history of the Vrans, right?
Among other things.
He makes several mentions of an epidemic.
Loc Muinne conceals many more secrets than we imagined. I doubt we'll ever know all of them.
Well, if Derhenna's to be trusted, the epidemic had something to do with the Enshe. Maybe the Vrans caught the disease from the elves.
I'm no expert on diseases, Witcher. Who knows? Perhaps Der Henna was right, and the decline of Rani civilization was much darker and more sudden than we thought.
Okay, I know about the book.
You knew what we'd find in that laboratory.
Come again?
You wanted the bacteria strains that killed the Vrans, or more precisely, Der Henna's notes from his research into them.
This is very dangerous knowledge.
I suspect that's exactly why the Emperor is so interested.
The
Lizard
North
people,
is in
really?
chaos. An epidemic is the last thing you need. And one could break out if Der Henna's book fell into the wrong
They're in
hands.
my hands. These are the good
Fortunately,
hands.
It's now in the right hands. In Emir's civilized and manicured hands.
Precisely.
Well, every word you say is a lie.
I'm finding it hard to believe anything you say.
Did you come here to insult me?
A little.
No. Sorry.
What exactly do you want?
Well, I'm curious to know the real you, if there is one.
I was curious. I wanted to see which Cynthia I'd meet.
No,
this time.
Geralt.
The spy.
Geralt, what are you getting at?
Which were you hoping to meet?
The real one.
Let's assume you're speaking to her. How'd you like her?
Let's say I like her quite a bit.
Compliments are clearly not your forte.
I just told you why I've come. Care to tell me why you invited me?
Let's say I was interested to see which Geralt would show up.
Okay, that's a saunter. This was not what I had in mind when I came to say hi. But it's Geralt. He's flirting with her. This seems like such a terrible idea. Literally, Philippa fell for the same thing. She got honey trapped, and here we are. Geralt doing the same thing. Oh, generic animations. We've seen this before. Yes, we have. Well then, this seems like a terrible plan. And now she's gonna stab me through the heart.
The minstrels got it right. Women of the South are both passionate and clever.
I like to improvise.
Yeah, I noticed. Farewell, Cynthia.
Verfail.
So that was... So here's the thing. I don't know how much of this stuff imports over to The Witcher 3, but I've heard a lot of the stuff that happens in this game don't matter. Same with, like, The Witcher 1. I played through all The Witcher 1, and almost none of that really mattered in The Witcher 2. And from my understanding, Witcher 1 choices don't matter at all in Witcher 3. So I'm kind of hoping, even though this is a terrible, terrible plan, and I would never approve, I should have, killed her down in the dungeon area. I'm hoping this won't screw my world state too much. Can we talk about that again?
That was an interesting...
Yeah.
We can't talk about it again. Okay, then. Well, with that out of the way, we're just going to call it right here. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings, and next time, the only thing left we can do is to proceed with the main quest. So have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye now.
And if Grandma had a moustache, she'd be a catfish.